What fire zone is it is a 3D 3 under coverage. So if you take a look at all these plays, right? 3D 3 under, sending 5. Okay. Um, Sometime you might see some sim pressures. They send it 4. Uh, and the pressure means it's coming from like other than the lineman, right? So some linebacker, cornerback. So what we're gonna do is we are going to. I'm gonna pick a. Let's see. I said we just go. I mean, I might just go random for now and see, and just go through the reads. So we turn on, go random. All right. So you want to set your protection. Set your protection. So in the run and shoot X choice. This is how I do it. And you might, you know what I'm saying, somebody else might, you might watch some real run and shoot stuff and they might do it differently. I tend to shift my line to the left, right, to the side of the option. And the reason why I do that, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the right too because he's a right hand quarterback, right? So the reason why I do that is I got this guy on the back end, right? So if he coming free, he should pick him up. We should be good to go. And if I'm rolling to the right, if I don't have nothing there, then I can obviously scramble a lot quicker. The animation's a lot quicker. So we call hike. We take that, right? Let's go to the instant replay real quick before we go to the next one. So I call hike. I roll to the left. Plenty of time, right? Plenty of time. They tried to stun me, right? So I'm rolling to the left. Now, as soon as you see this guy run, anytime, in match coverage and all that, you see this guy sprint, this is match, 1,000%. If he not shuffling his feet, that's match coverage. Like I said, if you watch the cover 3, you'll be able to see that. But if he starts running like that, that is match coverage every single time. Okay. So boom, he goes to the flat. Who's playing the middle? Linebacker's not. So this guy drops, right? And the beautiful thing about this, like I said, the run shoot out. Look how everything got picked up. Everything got picked up. Bam, that's picked up. Bam, that's picked up. And when you dropping back, you should already be looking. Already be looking. Before even the ball touch your hand, you should already be looking. Bam, you should already be looking. You should be looking over there. See what's going on. Okay, that's covered. Right? Boom, go here. I could have hit that. Right? I didn't. Pressure was coming. I'm just gonna take my 4 and let it play another down. All right. So let's do. Let me call what's name real quick, and then X choice and go to the right because, like I said, he's a right hand quarterback, and we're gonna go zone 3. Here we go. All right. So boom, slide to the right. You see everything's picked up, right? He's picking up that. We got 6 in protection. We call height. Boom. Bad read. That's just a bad read. A bad read. All right, cool. Let's do it again. Call height. He runs over. We take this dot right here. We take that, right? But let's see if we can hold a little longer and see if we can do something else, right? Another way you can know if it's like I said, you all in motion, then you know it's a cover 3, right? Make sure everybody protected. All right, so boom, we got everybody picked up. Another great way, and I know it's probably slept on, people that don't pay attention. These two, you see the little fire symbols? That means that they're not being picked up, right? They are not being picked up. Those two, right? So let me see if I ID the mic. Let me see if they pick them up. Okay, they picked up now, right? So now it's those two on the outside that's not being picked up, right? So if I roll, I still got time. I could have been through it, but I just wanted to show y'all, all right? Okay, we hot right here. So if they coming, we gotta know. All right, boom. Could I get that? No, couldn't get that. All right, do it again. And boom, let's see. We hot right there. They should be picked up. Take that. Right. Boom. Make sure we picked up who's hot. He's coming in. Hit that right there. The reason why I threw that because if I'm hot and he not being picked up, I'm looking over there. I'm sliding my protection to the right. Boom, we go. I try to bend in. Bend in. Hold on real quick. Yeah. What? Your new one? Okay, we gotta get that information. We're gonna look at it today. All right. Good job. That's what I'm saying. Mo can make another one. People. I mean, whenever. But I'm saying people come to your page to see your page. You got people that really are interested in doing what you're doing. Why do you think I'm making this video right now? It's money to be made. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? So keep a video a day. All right. Good job. All right. Let's go back to it. Slide protection. Bam. Everybody. So another little nuance thing with this offense too. Let me show y'all real quick, just so y'all know. Coaching. Go to depth chart. And I got Keith Byers, right? North-south blocker, okay? Speed 94, awareness 87. But the most important thing that I want for him, to be honest, is his blocking, right? So let's go to his blocking. Pass block 81. Pass block 82. Pass block finesse. He's a lineman, right? He's a lineman. Impact block 82. He's a lineman, but he's also my running back. When they go light box, I can run the ball with him. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want necessarily a Barry Sanders, you know what I'm saying, in this offense. You don't Shrimp 95. You don't want a Barry Sanders in this offense. You want somebody that's gonna be able to pick up some edge pressure if need be. So I'm gonna leave him on the island. Let's see how he do. All right. He's on the island, picked him up. I had plenty. I could have dumped it off. But I just want to see if I can get two. You know what I mean? Boom, I get there. You know what I mean? So these are some of the nuanced things that you got to pay attention to, right? Take that. We're going there. Turn it upfield. You know what I mean? So the reads is always going to be we slide. We cover three. Bam. So I can stem this down like I did on the other one, right? Take that immediately. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 1, whatever. 3rd and 2. You take that. Let's see if I stem it down one more. See if everybody picked up. Okay, slide that way. Boom, we'll take that. 3rd, you know what I'm saying? So that's easy money every single. If he's sagging off, then we take that. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what you want to be able to do. You want to be able to get to a point where it's just easy. Bam, step up. I'll try to fit it in there. Now, sometimes, like I said, and that's one of the things, right? Sometimes that X route is going to, run a post, right? Sometimes it's not. So I think I need to figure out, me personally, I need to figure out when it runs a post, when it doesn't. So I'm assuming if the safety goes cover, okay. So we take that, right? So because we seen the safety go in, right? So the safety going like this, okay, boom, it's one-on-one. It's one-on-one. He's already, trying to save his life. Boom, we take that right there, bam. You know what I mean? And the reason why I read the safety, because this defender is normally either a curl flat or he becomes a curl flat. They both came. I mean, seam flat because it's a match. They both came. All right, cool. They both came. So he ran it out. We're gonna take this. That's 10 yards, right? And like I said, that's another beautiful thing about this offense. Like I'm running the same play, but I'm getting different routes on each one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this guy either goes on a go, out, or post. You know what I mean? This guy always on the drag, and he's either going on the dig or post, right? And he went on that post route. Okay. So, and then this guy right here is going on a, mandatory, you feel me? Like, and if you got an ability on him, like 50-50, we getting a one-on-one on this opportunity. I recommend if you building a run and shoot offense, Have this guy. I think AJ Green is a great target. He about 6'4". Keyshawn Johnson 6'4". Plus with all the the upgrades they get. Yeah, I would have him on the outside and on the slots. I would have quick guys on the slots. You know what I'm saying? And we'll another video. We'll talk about abilities. What abilities are going to work the best within this offense, especially given the option routes. But yeah, so boom, he went in. We could look here immediately. We got 1-on-1. That's easy money, right? So you just want to keep repping this shit out, right? Different coverages. Boom, you know what I'm saying? And I got time. Let's see how much time I got. I'm gonna slide. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. That's 5 seconds. And that's a blitz, right? Of course, motherfuckers gonna have like meta blitzes and stuff like that. But this 5 seconds. Look, I got my running back on the island right now, right? He on the island right now, right? Everything picked up. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. That's just a bad ball. But you know what I'm saying? We got 5 seconds. I'm rolling to the left. All right, I'm rolling to the left. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. So what's the name? Just it is what it is. I could have probably held a little bit longer. Let's do it again. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Take that right there. Wiggle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we just keep. Yeah, I mean and this is how you practice. You just rep this shit out. You rep this play out right here. All right. He goes out over the head. Everybody picked up. 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Take it right now. Turn up field. We taking that every single time. Now, boom. Let me see if I'm gonna flip it just so y'all. So I got a 1-on-1. I got Tate on the outside. I got a 1-on-1. I'm gonna slide to the left. Got a 1-on-1. I'm gonna take that. 50-50, right? That's why you put 50-50 on him. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it again, right? Bam. See, roll to the left. That's being picked up over there. Got a 1-on-1 over here. Let's take it. You know what I mean? And that's a whole nother video how to rocket catch. I think that's what the youngsters call it. You know what I'm saying? Rocket catch. But that's a 1-on-1 over there. You know what I mean? So, boom, slide to the running back gonna pick up that linebacker that's coming in. 1-on-1. Look at that. I got time. You know what I mean? So this is why this is so potent. Depending on how you set your line up too as well. Stay in the call. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Let's accept that. Boom. Slide to the ref. You know what I mean? Everybody being picked up. Let's make sure everybody being picked up. Look like everybody being picked up. Safety. What the safety do? Safety slid to the middle. Safety slid to the middle. I'm gonna show y'all that again because that's important. That's important. He not gonna. It ain't no way he gonna make it all the way over here to make that, right? Safety slid to that middle. 1-on-1. Bam. You know what I'm saying? 1-on-1. And this route is unguardable. The zone defender is not gonna respond quick enough to be able to. I don't care what ability you got. I wouldn't say ability. I wouldn't care, but I would say, you know what I'm saying? He don't have no abilities on Charles Woodson. I might put something on him, but for the most part, you're not guarding this. You're not guarding this. You're not. It's just not. You in a deep third. You're not guarding that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're getting cooked every single time. It's an apex defender over there. So now what could you do? You can damn near just say, fuck it, I'm not going to throw it over there, right? I'm not going over there. I'm going to go. You know what I'm saying? And you got to kind of aim that down. You got to stem that down a little bit, but you take that. Boom. Boom. See, I could have what's name? That's time. And that's why I send my students say, oh, you shouldn't set your pad protection. Roll to the right, bro. Roll to the right. Now, what I should do, instead of keep rolling back, if I roll to the right, boom, step up, boom, take that right there. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you keep rolling, obviously I got the jump start on that ability over there. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Come on that back. You know what I mean? So this is and this is the blitz, and we holding our own against the blitz right now. We holding our own. We got plenty of protection, plenty of time. Right? And if I wanted to boom, I see the box is light, let's take this run. Right? Let's take that run. They're not gonna it's you know what I mean? It's really just cookies. And let me explain that. Let me explain that real quick. Y'all seen that, right? I know y'all seen that. Boom. So when I'm rolling to the right, I'm holding the ball too long. I'm rolling to the right. He's a right-handed quarterback. So if I'm rolling to the right, all I gotta do is press R1 and I'm gone. I'm gone. Now, of course, this guy, my defense, like my team a little outdated, so he's slow. And Stockton, he definitely outdated. He's a 92 overall. But I'm winning games with him. You know what I'm saying? And I like to not to use any excuses. But boom, that's yards. And this is why I like the progression. You know, when the progression is to the right, X choice to the right, this is why I like it to the right. Because if I'm rolling to the right and it's not there, I'm looking here next. I see that this is covered. He's running a post route, right? That's covered. I could have went here. I could have been went here. You know what I'm saying? Took that. But I'd be greedy. I like the big play just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I take off. I take off. And that's why I run it to the right. Right? So yeah, just you want to set your protection, make sure your protection on point. Everybody picked up. Whoever coming in, boom, everybody picked up. That's on me. That's on me. You're gonna have some of those. Everybody picked up. He's coming in. Bad read. It's a bad read, terrible read. Let's go. Go again. Boom, pick it up. Pick it up. And we run. That's when we run. That's a bad play to a good play. Like I said, my quarterback a little outdated, man. He's a little outdated. So let me show y'all this real quick too. I'm gonna do it again one more time. This just to show y'all. Matter of fact, hold on. I think I might discover something. Let me see. I think I might discover something. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't tripping. No, I think I'm listening. I'm gonna be running it one more time. Okay. No. But okay, so he rotating up, right? So let's see. I'm gonna slide right to the right. Let's see what number 22 does. He comes in. We take that, right? So you can almost start looking at these like RPOs too. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to look at like RPOs, and it's another play like an RPO, but that's later down the line. But boom, this guy is in a seam. He has outside leverage every time. Most of the time, he's gonna have outside leverage. So we going inside. We already got inside leverage. He's gonna break on a post. Not every time. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I know, every time. I got a good feel, but I don't know every single time, right? So, but if you see him playing outside, no bump. Oh, that's another. I'm glad I brought this up. No bump. If he ain't bumping, this is match coverage, right? If you would have bumped him, then that'd be his zone coverage, right? If he bumping him, this is match coverage. He's playing outside leverage. Boom, you throw that right away. You don't need to lead it or nothing. Just throw a bullet right there. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. Every time. You know what I mean? And I was reading off him. Because if he would have came in, then obviously this window would have been closed, right? But he didn't. Roll to the, you know what I'm saying? Plenty. I could have held it a little longer, But when you're comfortable and you know your reads, you know what you're looking for. There it is. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna do building boundaries. So let me let's go here. So now bam, we're gonna roll to the left. Boom. Now you see how far that safety had to travel over? See how far that safety had to travel over? You know what I mean? Like that safety got to travel a distance now. Right? He got to travel a distance now, right? So this route becomes the first read down there, right? And even I mean, nuance. This is called nuance, and like I said, I'm still learning some of this stuff too. So I'm thinking, all right, it's cover three. We know it's cover three match. He's running out like that. I'm thinking he's gonna break, right? So let's talk about landmarks too as well. So boom. Once he get to the 10 yards, decision's made, right? Either he gonna break right there he gonna either break this way or he going on the post. But he gonna make that decision right here, right? I'm thinking, all right, what's his name? He's gonna break to the outside. He didn't. He kept going, and sometimes that can get you in trouble, right? But if you look at the protection, I had time. I had time. You know what I'm saying? I had a little, probably 1 extra millisecond or whatever. I had time. But, you know what I mean? Like, you make that decision quick, and, sometimes that route is the wrong read. And that's kind of the catch 22. It ain't, you have to really rep this stuff out and know what you're looking at. You know what I mean? You can't just get in the game and just I'm run. No. You have to really know what you're doing. Let's call hack again. We roll to the right. Boom. Hit him. Just a bad ball, bro. I hate when you know what I'm saying? Everybody picked up. Roll to the right. That's covered. Okay, that's going to happen sometime. You're going to have some of those. Everybody covered. See? Boom. He roll. He protecting that. Boom. We try to hit that. Every time. Everybody picked up. He coming in. Boom. Let's hit that. I use you jumping, man. Oh, man. Okay, see now. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. See now, when it's to the field, it's looking like okay. He cut in right there. But let's check out why. Let's make an estimate of why he cut in right here, right? So boom, he came in. He blitzed. So maybe that's why he came in. Maybe. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to act like I know. I have no idea. But this is why you go on practice mode and figure this out. So maybe because he came in on there, boom, he took that. But I didn't know for sure, right? So I see him coming. I didn't know for sure. So I go to my second read. Look at my second read. He dropped back in the coverage. Man, how did he come in that quick? Let me see. Yeah, I mean, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Gotta get a better team. But anyways, boom. So that's always my bailout joint. You see my running back pick that up though, boy. Come on, man. That's why I got him. So boom, I go to my second read. Bam. Right here. Throw it, and you see how I laid it down so I can get it right in front of him? Go get that. You know what I mean? Let's do it again. Let's see. Okay, he going on the go ball. I can still throw it up to him though. You know what I mean? I can still throw it up to him, right? Okay, let's see if the cornerback come in. Let's see if he break out. Nope, he don't break out. So that wasn't it. Let's do it again. Cornerback coming in. Okay. I just wanted to see when the corner, for the most part, when the cornerback blitz in. Okay, and it looked like on this, he got me outside leverage. Boom, we take that. When we got outside leverage again, we'll take that. You know what I mean? So now you looking at on the boundary side, we looking at how he's playing this, right? We taking that every single time. The safety has to cover too much ground. He has to cover too much ground. He has to rotate back to the middle of the field. So you can damn near what's name? Throw that every single time. You can damn near throw that every single time. Okay, let's take a look at that one. Let's take a look at that one. Here's the replay. Right? Boom. He didn't have the outside leverage right there. Right? He didn't have outside leverage. So what'd he do? He broke it in. You know what I mean? He broke that motherfucker in. Bam. You can't guard that. You cannot guard that. You cannot guard that. That's a linebacker, of course. You know what I mean? But you can't guard that. Boom, we break that in. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But that's the nuance difference, though. If he would have had outside leverage, what would he have done? He would run that post route. But since he was right on top of him, what did he do? Broke it in. You know what I mean? So it'd be that small, minute detail of that was interesting. That was interesting right there because he wasn't that he kind of just he kind of bumped him out. You know, normally that happens on boom, he got outside leverage, but we take that. You know what I'm saying? And you just rep this out. Outside leverage again, we take that. And you rep this out. Reposado. Boom. He outside leverage. Okay. Little nuance right there. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what's going on. So let's see what happened over here first. Okay, he broke out. Right. So it looked like if he rotates to the middle, this guy is gonna break out. It's all assumption. I have no idea, right? He goes in. He blitzes. So maybe because he blitzed, it gave him, you got to get a quarterback a quicker out. You know what I mean? So those are the type of things you got to take a look at when you're looking at this stuff. Okay, boom, he's definitely doing the post right there. That's good defense. That's why I got you. 94 overall. Boom, we take that. Too much space. Boom, let's see. Oh, outside leverage. Boom, we take that. Good defense. That's why, outside leverage, we taking that. You got to hold on to that big boy. Boom. Okay, so we just, my theory was correct, right? Let's go back to this. Let's check it out. When he came in on that blitz, he wanted to give his quarterback a quick out. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here. Throw me that. I'm right here. You know what I mean? So I feel like if it's a boundary blitz, he's not gonna necessarily run a post route. He's gonna come in and you know what I'm saying, do that. Remember, this dude's always open though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always open. He's always open. You could take that any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? And over here, he took that. I could have took that too as well. So it's just options, but you have to rep this offense out. You can't just stem down, stem corner. You know what I'm saying? No, you have to rep this stuff out. You got to rep it out because different looks is going to give you different reads. So you have to really understand what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what you're looking at. And what you really need to study is the defender's post snap stance. You know what I'm saying? His post snaps. I think this is down there. Cause that looked like a cover two right there, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it look a little, you know. But yeah, let's go. Let's rep it out some more. Let's see. Bam, post. Do it again. Outside leverage, take it. Oh, okay. He kind of got me. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look. Let's see if this guy. He was open over here probably. Yep, he was probably open. I ain't been looking over there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just looking over here. All right, so he played that. He played that in a way where, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know if he was gonna go on the post or whatever. So, and I ain't set my protection either. You know, I just been calling the hike, whatever the case may be. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have set my protection, I probably had a little more time to look around, right? So boom, like I said, it's the little nuance things make a difference. I'll make a play. Shit. Let's see, take it. Good defense, Charles. He slid over. Take that post. Come on. Slid over. I think I can take that. I think I can throw that. Yeah, I can do that. I seen that safety shipping to the middle. See, boom, post. Way to hold on to that ball, boy. Yeah. Here you go. Let's see. Take that. It's good defense. Good defense. To the right. And you gotta live with the results of your decisions. You definitely wouldn't throw that though. That's he was double. He was damn near double covered over there. All right, so you want to flash over there, quick. Take that. Then set my protection. Slide to the left. Everybody picked up. Cool. Let's go. Post route. Bam. We take. Oh no! For the game, I'd have been pissed off. Slide to the left. Okay. Take that. Good. Okay, taking down that. Post route. Take that. All right, everybody picked up. Picked up. Picked up. Post route. Take that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Slide that. Slide that. Post route. Take that. Oh yeah. Get in there. Get in there. You know what I mean? So now let's go to the other side, right? Now I typically don't really call this to the boundary because you see how I see the leverage in the spacing. It's not the greatest. All right, it's not the greatest over there. But you can move him in just to see. You know what I mean? But I'm taking that. And this is where the drag. This is where the drag becomes. You know what I mean? Phenomenal. Yeah, it's just because it's this guy. Let me show you one more time. Let me show you because this guy, whoever's dropping, is going to be, for the most part, a static dropper. When I say static dropper, he's going to drop to a spot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time the boundary hook curl is going to drop to a spot and not really, you know what I mean, do anything but drop to a spot. You take that drag. You take it. Take that drag. I don't recommend calling this to the boundary. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're just going to send him on a go, you know what I mean? Then yeah, whatever, you can call it to the boundary, right? But this is going to be your guy if you're doing this. That's going to be your guy, right? And my whole thing, I like playing fast. I don't like to have to shift him over and, you know what I'm saying, all that. You know what I mean? So, boom. You know what I'm saying? We'll take that. Now, another thing too as well, we already sliding to the left. I'll try to get around him. See, slide to the left. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Slide to the left. Pick up that backside pressure if it comes. Take that. Hey. All right. It works. I mean, you could throw that. It's almost like a it's a beam. That's a Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. See, you took that away. Take that. Hey, take that every single time. Every single time he come, take that. You take that down. Okay, boom. We take that. Let's take that. Now it looks like the backside receiver is not running. He's not running no post. If y'all notice, I don't think he ran a post this whole time. Let's see. He ran a post right here. Nope. He not running no post. Right. He putting himself in the quarterback's vision. That's why it's important when you run this offense, you have to recognize field and boundary. You have to recognize field and boundary because the routes change. The routes change. Now, another thing too, if I just call hike again, not necessarily, let me see. Call hike. Yeah, see, he's not running no posts. He's not running no post routes. You know what I'm saying? He's not running no post routes. None. He's bending it in every single time. But on the other side, what was he doing? A lot of the times, he was running post routes. But over here, he's not running no post routes. Right? Let's send him on a go ball. Well, that's not a go ball, but boom. So he's making himself available. He's making himself available. You know what I mean? So if I'm rolling to the right, oh, not there. I could throw it to R1, but you know I'm greedy. Slide to the right. Oh, not there, not there. I'm greedy. I'm just greedy. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it to him. Take this. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? That's 8 yards, 10 yards right there. Boom. Let's see. Bam. And we'll take that. And I put secure hands. Why I put secure? Why do you think I put secure hands on him? Because he got to catch it in traffic. He got to catch that ball. He got to catch that ball in traffic and catch in contact. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It looked like on that side, the linebacker is what? It looked like he's a static dropper on this side, right? And that's a nuanced thing for me to look at too as well. Let me see, because it looked like he was doing some just static dropping. Yeah, he's static drop. Look, he's not doing nothing but just standing there. You want to take it? You want to take advantage of that type of shit. Slide over, bam, take that. You know what I mean? Like I said, we got 5 seconds. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6. Damn, there's 6 seconds. Damn, there's 6 seconds, right? 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000. Time. 6-man protection. Time. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. Just take a shot. Fuck it. That's it. See, check time. Slide over, right? Bang, we got that. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. See, you see how it's different? It's different depending on the field. It's different ways that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna run this play, and how the defense is gonna be affected too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they switch their defense up and things of that nature, like, and we're gonna talk about cover 2, cover 4, and all that too as well, man. It's gonna be a whole nother video. But yeah, it's different ways that this is being that how the offense is gonna respond. It's different ways the offense is gonna respond to it, but you gotta know where you're at on the field. You have to know where you're at on the field, right? So for the most part, when you're on the other side of the boundary and the trips to the boundary, he's gonna run a post route. If the trips to the field, he's gonna run a dig route against fire zone. Against fire zone. You know what I'm saying? Against fire zone, that's what he gonna do. Cause he ain't ran a post route yet. He ain't ran a post route yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ran a post route yet. He ain't ran a post route yet. Okay, that dropper was a little more. Oh, he caught that. That dropper was a little more. And like I said, this is your best friend right here. You want him. Yeah, I mean, you damn near want your best receiver right there. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that can wiggle. If somebody you got a little wiggle right there, a little Wigglesworth, you know what I'm saying? Get him the ball. Get him the ball. Boom. And then what they're gonna do is what the user probably gonna do is start playing the flats, and then that's when the routes underneath open up and it start getting. You know what I mean? So the chess match begins. Bang, hit that right there. So yeah, all right. So we want to call that, and let's see. And it's different. Let's talk about the different, because it's different X choice. So this is a different X choice right here. And let's go back to fire zone. So fire zone 3D is the pick randoms. All right. So he's going to run a different type of route, right? Let's take that. Bam. It's not just a drag route, it's an in route, right? It's not a drag, it's an in route. Bam. Now let's see if this guy, number 11, runs a post at any point in time. No, he didn't run a post right there, right? Boy, he got bumped. Take the drag. It ain't there. Let's see what's going on over here. Well, he got bumped. Oh, he ran a post. Okay, he ran a post. He ran a post. Let's see. Gonna take that. Take that. Let's see. Boom. Take that. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see, because sometimes you can control. Sometimes you can control when the breaks happen. Take that one-on-one right there with Tate. Take that one-on-one with Tate. That's why you put that 50-50 on him. Take that one-on-one with Tate. When we take that. Outside leverage, we'll take that. Post route. We'll take that. We're going to take that. Right. Oh, he's coming in. He did a dig right there, which was, caught me off guard. Post route, we'll take that. Inside leverage. You're not leading it in. You're not leading it in. Take that. Outside leverage. You know what I'm saying? He got outside leverage. Nobody to cover. We take that. Right? These are gimmies. These are gimmies. These are absolute gimmies. They send in some kind of blitz, some kind of pressure. These are absolute gimmies, bro. They gimmies. You know what I mean? They gimmies. You want to take these every single time. These are gimme routes. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you stop this? Give me that. Especially if you got a real dog right there. You got a receiver. Take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done completed multiple passes. Look, go give me that. How do you stop? It's two different routes happening for the same play. How do you stop this? How you gonna stop this? Man, we take that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's look let's look over there. Boom, he out there. Boom. He dropped him. I suspect it. Let's see. Slide to the left. Boom, he covered. Take that. These are drops. These ain't, you know what I'm saying? Pass. Boom, he rotate. Let's take that. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay, he got a little leverage on that. Try to, what's the name? Let's see. He gonna cover that over there. Let's see. Take that. That's tough. He got hit by a linebacker. He wasn't supposed to hold on to that. It's good defense, but Yep, take that. I've seen that safety go to the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? Because that's always should be your primary read. I'm just showing y'all. Well, he's covered. He's covered. Take that. He held on. He dropped that. I think he dropped that. Let me see if I can get it over. Nope, couldn't get it to him. That's covered over there. Take that. That's covered over there. Take that. Take the R1. And that's how fast it got to be. That's how fast it got to be. You could take that. Don't take that right there. Let your receiver work. Let him work. Oh, let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get it to him. We can get it to him. Bam. Safety was sliding over a little too slow. We might be able to give it to him. Boom. Safety covered that. Boom. We take that. We'll take it. We'll see. Yeah. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Post route. I seen the way he was playing it. I think he was a look like he was a hook curl the way he was playing it. Well, I've been mad as hell. That was on me. I've been mad as hell. Let's see if we can get it to him. We can get it to him. Bam. I'm trying to tell you. Let's see how often did this. Okay. That's another thing we need to look at, right? So bam. Boundary, the trips to the boundary on the right side, squares on the left side. Let's see how often he runs these out routes. Because sometimes, I think y'all remember, if you go back, you'll see that he was running a go ball on the other side. It looks like every time on this side, what is he doing? He's running out. These are the nuances of the offense. These are the nuances. Has he went out on a go ball yet? No. These are the nuances of the offense. This is why you can't just get in this offense and just think that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to know. This takes work. This takes reps. This takes patience, frustration. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things to be able to run this offense at an elite level. But X is running, Square is running every single time he's ran out. Every single time he's ran out. Every single time he's ran out. right? But on the other side, it was times where he went on what? A go. He went on a go. So yeah, these are the nuances. These are the nuances that's really, you know what I'm saying, that just makes the difference in the game. But let me and just to verify, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back to, because that was obviously um it's X choice. This is a drag. It's a different X choice. Let's just double check and see if he does the same thing given the route combination. Okay, look. That's what I'm saying. Look. He's going on a go now, right? He's going on a go now. Okay, that changes. It changes it. It changes it completely. Let's see. He's going on a go again. Interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's see. He's going on a go again. Maybe he's going on that go to clear out the underneath. Maybe that's what's going on. He's going on that go to clear out the underneath coverage, right? Clean it out. He's going on that go ball to clear the underneath coverage, right? But that's much different than this X choice. Let's see if he do it again. Boom. See, he's going on that out route. But against this, what is he doing? He's going on that go. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference. Boom. Let's go. Let's go on the X choice. Let's do his X choice. Let's see if he go out. He's going out. So it's those little nuance, those little minute details, man. That this offense, it's little minute details, man. That you have to know these things if you want to run this offense at an elite level. You have to know these things. 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 You know what I'm saying? So, um, let's see. Uh, let's check one more. I'm gonna check two more. Let's go against Fire Zone again. Fire Zone. Let's see how he played. Okay, so he goes out on that. Maybe because the route takes a little longer because it's coming from a different. Yep, maybe that's what it is. Let's just see. So this is my assumption. Right? The drag is coming from this guy. It's not coming from this guy, right? So since this is gonna take a little longer to develop, we'll take this. We'll go out right here. We'll take this out right here, and this route puts, because I'm assuming he dropped into a hook curl, puts him in conflict. You know what I mean? So call high again. Let's see if he continues. Does it? He does it again. Boom, we hit this. Right? So it's this offense. I mean, I'm not no coach. You know what I mean? I'm just somebody that repped this out. But I've been in this offense since Madden 22. You know what I mean? Trying to just be unique, trying to be different, trying not to be like everybody else. And these little minute details, man, it still shocks me to this day, man. Still shocks me to this day how detailed this offense really can be. You know what I'm saying? Like the differences and things of that nature, how this stuff really changes. Um, let's go here. Let me check the time on the video just to make sure where we at. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we done. It's done. There, almost over, man. Let me do one more. I'm gonna do a motion one. Do a motion one to the other side, and let's just see against Fire Zone 3 deep how it does it. So we slide to the left. Let's see how he plays it. Does he still go out? Okay, so he still go out. Maybe because it's. Let's keep running it just to make sure to verify. Like I said, the drag is coming from the number 10. Okay, so that those rules still apply. I look like those rules still apply right there. You know, and all these and these are all in different playbooks. The same play, and you want to be able to run the same play in different playbooks because if you show up if you show up different but running the same play, how can somebody catch and be detailed on what you're running? You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you have other plays within these other formations that you can run to as well. That's why this offense is just it's unstoppable for real. It's really unstoppable, bro. It's really unstoppable. But you have to know what you're looking at. You gotta know what you're looking at. You gotta know what you're looking at. And the ways you can really have a good understanding of what you're looking at is if you see a blitz coming, if you know a blitz is coming, then you know you have to you have the drag is always gonna be there. But you look at circle, if the circle not there, look at R1 immediately. Look at R1 immediately, right? Look for the pressure. Look for the pressure. Roll to the right. Pressure coming in. You got to think really quickly. Look at the safety. You know what I'm saying? If you see nothing over, if you don't see, I'm gonna show you on this replay just so we can get there. Boom. And he 1-on-1. Let's take that right now. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to this replay real quick. So if one of the things you gotta look for, he 1-on-1. You take this. You take that. Okay. Drag is always gonna be available. Drag is always gonna be available. It's gonna be your best friend. Right? Timing on that, you gotta be on point. But you can hit that right there. You gotta be on point. You can hit that right there though. And if you look at the breaks, they pretty similar. And now I'm not gonna say they guarantees, but they pretty similar. They're pretty similar, right? That break and this break over here. They're pretty similar, right? And this is always gonna be, depending on if you have an ability or this receiver's big, it's always gonna be a bailout route. You know what I'm saying? Always. Let's go to the other side real quick. Let's just make sure. Let's see if it changed. Just go motion them over, slide them to the left. Boom. He goes. Let's see how he plays it. Okay, same shit. Same shit. So it's really dependent, and you can go. It's in the pistol too. So let's go to the pistol. Let's go to the pistol right here. Let's go to fire zone 3 deep. Same play, different formation. See how you play it. Yep. So it's some consistencies, and I think the consistency is this against the fire zone. Since the drag is coming further back, the drag is coming further back. He's always gonna go on that go route. He's always gonna go on the out route, right? So yep, he's always gonna go on the out route, right? Now let's go to. And if we go to, let's go trip slot close, go here, go ball. And like I said, those are the nuances, man. So at the end of the day, you want to just pay attention to those details. You want to pay attention to the actual defenders defending the play. You want to pay attention to where you're at on the field. Are you on the field in the boundary? Are the exit going to the boundary? Is it going to the field? These are some of the things that you have to really lock into to know what you're looking at when it comes to running this offense. It's not an offense you can plug and play and just go out and play and win games. No, you have to know what you're looking at. It has to become second nature. You have to know football. It's a level of football that you have to know and realize, and watching safeties, protections, players. It's a whole bunch. But if you do, you're going to have so much fun playing this game. I mean, this is going to be the most fun that you'll have on a football game in forever, because you just know how to manipulate, not how to break the game, but you know how to manipulate coverages and know what they're looking like, and just it's just like chess. It's like 3D chess. So if you guys enjoyed this video, man, and you need a little more detail, any specific coverage that you're having a problem with, please leave it in the comment section below. Let me know. Like, share, let everybody know that the run and shoot offense is the best offense in the game. It's the most fun that you're going to have. It's not, stemming down a bunch of routes and running a whole bunch of stuff to break the game. It's actually reading coverage and just being a quarterback at the end of the day. And it's just so much fun that way, man. So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll talk to y'all next time.